out 120 pounds on rows and everything, just seeing him on weight room. I'm like, okay, hold on, who is this? Coach Scruggs. I'm like, all right. You see how it is right now. But yeah, no, Coach Scruggs is a great guy, man. I love him, man. I already love him. He's a good guy.
What do you think with this group and what you're being asked? Like, one of the things that we saw yesterday was that you and like Rodas and others on it, you guys were split out. Was it 5? You mentioned 5 tech. Was it outside the tackle?
Yeah, we outside the tackle. Yeah.
So how are you approaching that? What are some of the challenges or some of the things that you've been able to adapt to quickly already within like being asked something like that?
Oh yeah. So it's always the little details. So a 3 technique, it's just not as much space as a 5 tech. 5 tech is just a tackle, maybe a tight end there sometimes, but you got so much space in the 5 tech. So you gotta learn how to use your steps correctly. Because 3 tech, you step straight and everything. You got a little room, so you gotta come quick with the hands. But 5 tech, he might get a hinge block. He might pull. He might try to reach you. And when he reach you at the 5 tech, you have to contain. So all the things we gotta do is just work on footwork. I think the biggest thing as part of 5 tech and 3 tech is footwork. So I think that's the biggest emphasis for us.
You came on late last season, a little with the pressures and the sacks. What's your personal mindset heading into this year?
Oh, same exact thing. I'm trying to be better. Like, last year, like 2 sacks, maybe 5.5 TFLs. I want 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want all the sacks. I want all the TFLs. And I think in this defense we're in right now, I think this is very set up for me to do that. There's a lot of same exact plays, same exact technique that we have from last year that I made my plays on, and I feel like if we drill this right during spring ball, during fall camp, and get the right conditioning to the offseason and strengthening and everything, I think a really big year.
I was going to ask, so the change in defensive coaches and scheme, it doesn't affect?
No, not that. I think, probably have more freedom now. We on a 5 tech now, so we get out there and be like outside back a little bit. We're not working on double team, so we get out there and get freaky a little bit. But I think this defense is set up for a D-line to be successful. That's all honesty.
Real quick, gotta ask about the clothing. You got a Raiders, seems like Michigan State type of thing.
Oh no, this is my high school. Roger Bacon Spartans. I'm sorry, no. This is everything I got on is free. I'm a cheap guy. I don't like going out buying designer clothes like Gio or Braylon, whatever. Everything I got is free. Free 99. That's my best motto. Free bowl gift hat from Las Vegas. High school free. Pants free. Crocs. Christmas gift. So, yeah.
For you two, just what do you think for those? We've seen you and Isaiah and Rodas, and Gio kind of get those reps, the first two practices, the first up reps. Who in that defensive line group do you think can start in the spring, building up reps or building up the abilities to contribute, and put themselves in good standing for fall camp and the upcoming seasons for depth at that line?
So out of those 4?
Or just out of everybody, like in that group. Because we've seen you 4 have that ability where you guys have stepped up into first team reps or whatnot. But who is behind you that you feel could put themselves in good position this spring for fall camp and for the season?
Oh yeah, for sure. Curtis Neal for off the bat. Last practice he had a good practice. He had 2 TFLs, 3 TFLs, a sack and everything. So very high motor guy, very strong and everything. He's got to go for his footwork, but everything else though he got it. His mentality is great. I think for nose tackle, he can play 3 and the 1. He can do it. So I think he's a very bright future for the D-line. Gabe Persky, really good guy. Good hands. He's fast. He's got to get a little more weight on him, but he's a great guy too. Ben Barton, Kay McDonald, they're the same grade as me though, but they still can do the same type of thing as well. So I think defense in the future will be really good. I think so. D-line not gonna fall off a step. That's what Coach Rodas trying to do. So yeah.
One thing it seemed like over the entire Leonard era that you guys have done well, run defense, filling your gaps.
Yeah.
What's been the difference in responsibilities in terms of do you guys have to work on gap exchanges, scrape exchanges? What's kind of the difference in responsibilities now with the new staff?
Oh yeah, for sure. We just got done with insides on run. So usually last year defense and D-line, and when we get a shake technique or something like that, we got the freedom to go upfield. We can let the guard go by and the linebacker go make us right. You know what I'm saying? With this emphasis on this defense, we still can get physical good upfield, but we got to stay on the guard in the set because we want to set that level, but we also want to play square and build that wall. Like Coach Fickell was an inside zone run with us. He said, one thing. See, you went vertical, you cut the playoff right there, but look at that inverted seam you created right there. If you would have played squared, you stay on the guy. I like how you got vertical, but you push him back, you stay squared, you build that wall. So I think the more emphasis is this that like you gotta make sure you stay disciplined. There's a lot more discipline on this one. Everybody got their role. You gotta play your role. You know, last year I said there's a lot more freedom, and players got, if somebody make a mistake, other player correct it. It's usually someone got your back on that side right there. This side right here on this defense, like everybody got their role, and you gotta execute your play, execute your technique, execute the difference that we gotta do. So I think that's the biggest difference, technique-wise.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Last year, James, you kind of had to step up when Isaiah was out. Just what was your assessment of how you performed, and just where you're hoping to take another step there?
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember. Oh yeah, it was like Illinois, I think. And then next week is Northwestern. So one thing I want to say is stepping up to the plate was just be out effort. Like no matter like how your technique was, you know how you know if you do an MA on a signing or something, you did the wrong technique, something like that. Just make sure you go all out. And I just try to make sure I run to the ball and chase down the line and do everything fast. Because when you second guess yourself, that's how you get yourself in trouble. Just fall off right there. So I think my assessment was just play fast, play physical. That's the only thing in my mind. Like, you know, we had Chad McGee. He was like a meditation guy, mindfulness guy for us. And, you know, he said, what's your trigger word? Trigger word, just be violent. That's what I had, just be violent. Shake your fingers, you know, might touch the ground, might kick your feet up, but overall just be violent. And through those last 6 games and everything, that was just in my mind. Just be violent, do what you gotta do. Shed the blocker, get vertical, press the blocker back, get a good rush, and everything you do, be violent and have attention to it. That's what my mindset was.
Rodas said something. He said something very similar about being violent. His morning routine, a lot of drill music, that type of thing. Are you on that same wave?
What's drill music? Oh, nah, not drill music. I'm an old school guy. So I turn on some Tupac, or I turn on some Ice Cube, or I turn on some Temptations. You know, I'm a calm guy in the morning. But I love the Temptations. Oh my goodness. Well, Papa was a Rolling Stone, man. I turn that on every morning. It's like I love the build up. It's like, okay, hold up. Let me get going. But yeah, I mean, everybody got their own morning routine. Everybody got their own mindset. Some people are high energetic. Some people like to play Young Boy in the morning. Some people just like to play some old school Kanye, or someone play some Lil Wayne or something like that. It's just wherever you should mind right. And me personally, I like to take a chill route because, you know, it's like peace before the chaos. You know, when you get ready for practice in that fast pace, snapping, then, you know, you need some time to breathe in, assess what your surroundings is, and enjoy the moment that you're in right now before you go into practice. So,
Playing as much as you did, and the amount of snaps last year is probably your largest role here. Just you know, did your confidence kind of grow as the weeks went on there?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, as Coach K, you know, taught me and everything, like, you know, James, you gotta step on the road, step up the road. You gotta be starting base and everything. You gotta be able to play just as good as Mullen, if not better. So, you know, as games went by and everything, as I got the technique down, got the plays down and everything, and now I'm looking at, okay, what's this guy, the tackle tendencies, what's his guard tendencies, what's the center tendencies? Like, okay, on this formation, what are they gonna run? They're gonna run raise zone, or run counter, or gonna run power, like what are they gonna run? And I think as time progressed, everything started looking the same as like each other. Like some teams got the same exact scheme, or, you know, when they go in this down distance on second down or third down, you know, they got this type of play going on. And I feel like as the season go by, it was easier to pick up because you start seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Or this thing is the same as this thing all last week. You know, I think that's the easiest drop off for me.
How would you describe your relationship